Welcome back to the Advocate channel. In today's video, we'll be learning and hearing of how my family reacted from me being a Muslim who now converted to Christianity. If today is your first time of seeing our video, please do well to click the like button, turn on the notification and subscribe to the community. And all our returning subscribers, thank you so much for liking the video, for sharing the video, and for dropping a comment as well. Thank you so much. Let's go to the story. After my conversion of being a Muslim, it was quite difficult at first to let my family know of my newfound faith. Reason being that I grew from a strong Islamic background who happens to believe the Islamic framework to an extent, well rooted in Islamic framework. We were taught in the Arabic, who went to Arabic school and all of that. My father happens to be a strong Islamic cleric in my community. So it was quite difficult to break the news to them at first because I was doing it behind the scene. So a time came I could no longer hide what I was doing. So as of then, I was living with my brother, my eldest brother, and he was a first person, right? He was in the force, the Nigeria. So when he got to hear the news at first, I was quarantined. I was told never. He was disappointed at first. And I was told not to go to church again. I was told not to go out again. As a period of time, I was locked in the house for a period of time. Now, because of the love we shared in our family beyond the religion, the love we shared, the brotherhood, the sisterhood that exists in our family prior to my conversion, that was what sustained me at first. At first, there were hatred, there were a kind of resentment, right, for being a Christian. Yes, they were, right, because they see us deviate, they see you as a deviant from the norm that they have known to be. So there was a kind of struggle at first. My family, they agree. My mom got to hear the news and she reacted in a funny way. At a point, I became depressed. At a point, I became rejected. At a point, I became alone. Yes, I was alone indeed at some point. Why? Because I felt that I was alone in that world. And the only person who could encourage me then and who I could see as an encouragement was the newfound truth, which was Yeshua. So Jesus was the only one that I could see as a friend at that time. It was quite a period of silence, a period of difficulty, a period of struggle for me. Because I was not too exposed to life then. I was just growing up. I was still in my primitive stage. It was quite difficult to navigate my way, to navigate myself even through school as well. It was quite difficult. So, but I knew what I found, and that became an encouragement to me. So when my mom got to hear the news, and the thing she did say surprised me because she said, "I know you, my son. You grew under my wings. I know some things that I've taught you in your primitive stage that I know I can vouch for. I can vouch for you stealing. I can vouch for you doing certain things. I can vouch that you can't do this because of the culture that was imbibed in us. But since you said this is your newfound faith, and ever since you have started following this newfound faith, there is a change in character model, there is a change in your lifestyle, there is a change in everything of you. No problem." Meanwhile, she wasn't seeing me. The story she was hearing was what she used to collate her data of judgment. So she said, "I give you 100% support. Whatever you want to do, insofar you are not being the bad guy, but that you are serving God, you are being moral to the society, you are not a threat to your fellow human, I give you 100% support." So that was another booster for me in the faith, because they had called me to come home to come see my dad, and I know the implication of that. If I eventually go home, probably you might not be seeing the Yeshua's advocate you are seeing today. Probably you will not be seeing the Christian you are seeing today. Yeah. So I decided, my brothers, because of the love they have for me, decided I wasn't going to go back home because I happened to be the first Christian from my father's lineage, right? So it was quite difficult and taxing at the same time. Fast forward, I got rejected from my dad. I didn't see him until he died. I got disowned, as it here, that anyone, there was a pronouncement that anyone who happens to be a Muslim coming from, anyone who happens to be a Christian coming from this home has no root in the family anymore. So practically, I was disowned, as it here, for being part of the family. And itself didn't really stop me anyway. Rather, it became a booster to my Christian faith. Having seen that I was denounced, I was proclaimed to be a deviant from the norm, it gave me strength to continue, even in pain, even in anger. Sometimes I would cry. Sometimes tears will be gushing out of my eyes as though there was a burden on me. It was embodied. It was the pain of being rejected, the pain of looking back, looking here. There was no one, but only one person remained constant, the truth I have found, which is the Messiah, Yeshua, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So he became an encourager to me. So this was my journey, being rejected and facing my family as a Christian. Even up to today, there is still that resentment to certain persons, right, who haven't found the truth yet. But to a greater number of persons, the truth is being found by them, and they are embracing the person of the Messiah, and they have a good relationship. So this is my journey from being a Christian to Muslim, and how my family reacted to it. If today is your first time of seeing the video, please click the like button, subscribe, react to the video, drop a comment to help push this video to a greater number of persons. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Advocate channel. Shalom, shalom, in the name of Yeshua.